Okay, today we're gonna do a thorough review on this Greenworks portable, I guess you can say it is portable, power washer. This is great. If it works good, this would be great for me. I bought it because I was told it was pretty decent. I got the 6 amp hour battery on charge right now, and although it's a knockoff, it still should do pretty good. The charge is Greenworks, but the battery is not Greenworks, but it's a replacement battery, so I don't know if I'll get the full power as if this was a name brand, but we're gonna see how well it works. That's the most important thing. I'm starting this review right here because I did this deck when we bought the house about 3 years ago. I made it look beautiful, and due to ice damming here, it ruined this. Look at this. So I'm gonna pressure wash it all over again and redo it to make it look nice because I fixed that issue up there. So, and another thing this will be great for is our pole barn is way back there, and I do stuff way behind the pole barn. I don't have a 200 or 300 feet hose to fit to go way back there, garden hose to hook up. So this will be also great for that, and just to do car washes in front of the house. So we kind of gonna go through all of those steps, show you everything that came with it. And see, I got another gun. I want to see if it'll fit. If you can't use another gun with it, you should, because all of them are pretty much with the same fitting here. And most have the same setup. And I'll get my other gun and we'll see how that works as well. But it has the hose. We're going to measure how long that hose is. Well, it may say it. It may say, I see it's. It tells you it's 2,000 psi. This hose is capable of 2,000 psi. This machine is not. I think this is right around 1,000 psi. You have this extension for the gun. Some instructions. The garden hose adapter. That's what makes this unique. You can fill water up in this bucket. It also has a pin just in case the nozzle become blocked. This is pretty cool. Might as well put this up to the side and kind of clear it off, clear the orifice out. This is nice. I guess this is an adapter for another hose. Go here, or maybe it's an extension, because it looks like it's the same size threads. Let's see really quick. I'm curious. So maybe this extends out. Okay, I went through the instructions. I don't see this adapter. It doesn't show it in the instructions at all. It shows this one. But I bought this open box item. It was also missing one of the soap dispenser, but I got a couple from a previous pressure washers. And I got also different nozzles as well, some extra nozzles. But we just want to use what's here so we can get a thorough review of what comes with this product. So, super easy setup. I'm going to remove this. You don't need this. But it does screw on here. All right, we're going to mount the camera and we're going to hook this thing up. Let's get started while the battery is charging. Okay, it's almost still ready. I charged it a couple days ago, maybe about a week ago. So I put it back on charge about 10 minutes ago. So hopefully it should be up charged in a few minutes while we're hooking everything up. What's cool about this is you can just, if you got an extra garden hose and you want to leave it attached to it, because it has a quick connect fitting, just attach this to the garden hose. It has a rubber washer in there. Keep it from leaking. Quick connect fitting. Pull that out, this comes off. That's the back part. Just lifts up. So the connect fitting will go onto here. like that. So if you want to leave a garden hose on here, then you want to remove it, lift up, springs up, you're good. So we're gonna hook this to a garden hose to see if there's a different impression, because the water is pushing out of a garden hose, which should create more power theoretically to this device, because it is pushing inside of it, opposed to water just sitting inside of here and siphoning water through here. So look at the bucket. It's definitely a unique piece. So this plunges up. The spring plunges up when it goes on here. It creates space for the water to siphon through. And I'll show you guys in a second. It's so windy out here today. It's a great day to do it. It's about 80 degrees outside, but it's windy. You guys can see inside of here. This is underneath it. It's a standard bucket. Let's get some measurements as well. So this plunges in. That plunges in when it seats down on here. So when you want to use the garden hose, it also has a handle. I think this is awesome as well. You got a handle here you can use to carry it with you. I think that's pretty cool. So we'll do the garden hose part last. We want to see the portability, how portable this thing is. That's what's important to me. You guys can see it's plunging through. When I press down on it, you can see it creates a gap for the water to get siphoned through, and just pull it down and latch in here. Alright, so we're gonna get some measurements, and the battery should be charged in a minute. We're gonna measure the hose as well. Gonna fill this thing up with some water. Gonna attach this. Oh, this is super easy to detach. Goes in slots. Those notches fit inside those slots. Just push it in like so. It's ready to go. So we're gonna measure gun length. This connects to here, and this connects to here. Super simple. There's our power button, on and off. This side is our housing for the battery. Just closes up. Yeah, we're gonna see what we got while the battery is getting ready. So let's get some measurements and connect the hose. Well, I want to also note these hoses have these O-ring gaskets to keep a watertight seal here. You don't need no Teflon tape on those threads. Just push it in there, and if you screw it up, it pulls the O-ring tight to get a watertight seal inside of this hole. It goes the same for this as well. Attach it here, same thing. Velcro. Let's remove this right now. That's good. It stays detached. You gotta worry about losing it. Let's connect everything so we can get some measurements for you guys. Okay, we got the hose attached. We're gonna get a measurement, but first I want to point this out. I thought this was attached to the handle, but you can slide it down out the way so you can tighten the hose up, or I believe you can kind of set it under here as well, because it comes off. If you want to lose, you want to have these attachments with you. May can't fit under here, so we'll put it back here. Slide it down some so we can have it with us. We only gripping the back part of the handle. Let's get some measurements. Okay, so the hose is about 20 feet, right at 20 feet to here. So the gun will reach out about 20 feet. So approximately the gun will reach out about 20 feet. So the width of the bucket overall 17 inches. The height of the it's about 9.5 inches. Come to the front. Make sure we got a thorough reading here. It's about 9 inches deep. The overall machine height from the ground is 18.5 inches. The handle height gives it another 7.5 inches. So about 25.75 inches tight with the handle. All right, enough of all of that. Let's get some water in this machine. Let's get the battery in and see what we got. I'm excited to use it. And the overall gun length is approximately 32.5 inches. Okay guys, I'm gonna go with the greener nozzle first. It has the smaller hole. This should give us a more powerful wash with this one. Then we'll try the white one and show you guys the difference of that. It just pours without these rubber boots, the rubber boots that this sit in. This piece is rubber. It's not a hard plastic. Just wanna insert it here. And one hand in this. That's it. So another thing good about this, just take the bucket off. Go set the pressure washer. Take the bucket and go fill the bucket up. Take the pressure washer where you desire, where you're gonna start pressure washing that. Since it really doesn't say in the directions how much water this bucket holds, or maybe I kind of skipped over it because I skimmed through them. We got this 5-gallon bucket here. I'm gonna fill it up to the top and see where the bucket take this whole 5-gallon bucket of water. Okay, it took that in. It could have took a little bit more. So about 6 gallons. 6 gallons to do it. But you don't want to spill all over, so we'll just use this 5 gallons of water and go from there. It wasn't charging, it wasn't snapped on there, guys. Apologize for that. I apologize for that. So we're gonna let it sit on here for a while. I just knew I snapped it in there. I knew something wasn't right. The sun glare had me fooled. While we're waiting on the battery to finish charging, I do want to show the aftermarket one. This pressure washer gun I bought has the metal nozzle opposed to the plastic. Some water sit in that thing over the winter time. You better make sure it's clear. That's gonna crack. I messed up a gun. It'll crack all up in here. I messed up my previous pressure washer gun by letting water sit in over the winter time, and it cracked all inside of there. So water was just spraying out everywhere. But this one has a metal shaft going all the way through it to top it off with a metal nozzle and brass fittings. And it's longer. It's 3 feet, 36 inches long. That one is. And great for power washing windows and stuff. And so if you want to get aftermarket, I'll put the link in the description box for this one as well. Less than, I think I paid about 40 bucks for it on Amazon. It has brass fittings and it's durable. It has 25 feet of holes. This has 20 feet. This has 25 feet. Same fittings. Same setup. Has double O-rings though. But the same setup, it'll fit. Okay, now we charge. Fully charged. Since we want this to be a thorough review, we want to show battery length. about 6.5 inches. Long, about 3¼ inches wide. And about 3¼ inches tall, height. And it got some weight on it. I'll weigh it as well. Scale. I'll tell you how much it weighs. It also has a power meter on it. See, we're fully charged. Let's make sure the power is off. Let's insert the battery. Set the door open. Locks in place. There's a battery meter here. It shows we're charged. Fully charged. We're locked. Okay, let's turn it on now, guys. Alright, wow, we're good, so let's test it out. Okay, we're gonna change the nozzle out to the white one and do the other side. And another thing I want to know, I guess when you're doing a vehicle, this is a suburban, big long truck, you want the bucket to be, or the pressure washers to be midways of the vehicle, so you can reach around, you can get to the front and back easily, opposed to having to move it. So let's get the other side with the white nozzle. Okay, after going over the truck a few times, you guys seen how much I did already. The 5 gallons of water is gone. It lasted a pretty long time, enough to cover the truck almost twice. So not bad at all. Gonna hit the windows. So I guess the next step would be soaping the vehicle down. It wouldn't require as much water. Then I'll possibly rinsing it off with another 5 or 6 gallons. To the bottom. And I'm sitting on the incline, so it's leaning over, but yeah, the power. This thing has some power. I'm impressed with the power of it. The battery still seems to be holding up really good. I'm gonna place it on charger and see how quick it charges up from what I just used right now. All right, let's get a battery reading real quick. What that water just got drained out. 2 notches. So we got 2 notches left. So it took 2 notches to drain the bucket out. I definitely would recommend getting a couple batteries for this. It's probably what I'm going to do, buy an extra battery. They're fairly cheap, these aftermarket batteries. So this is an aftermarket battery. I'm not sure how the name brand battery will hold up compared to this, but I'm definitely going to buy another aftermarket battery, or maybe buy another Greenworks battery and compare it to this. So let's put this back on charge, put some more water in it, and we're going to test for the water hose now. Okay, it's 2:55 in the afternoon. I just put it on charge right now, and I'm gonna see how fast it goes back to green. Let you guys know. Yeah. There we go. It went to 3 bars in about 10 minutes. So you just want to test it real quick with the hose attachment. After installing the garden hose, guys, there was definitely an increase in pressure, as it should be, because the water is getting forced through. Like sitting in a bucket where it's getting siphoned through. So I was expecting definitely an increase in pressure. Not saying it's a huge amount of increase, but you definitely feel the increase in pressure, especially when I removed the white nozzle, as you guys will see in a second, and replaced the green nozzle. It really started to push out. And overall, I'm really impressed with this machine, especially its portability, and allow me to do some of the things I'm going to show you guys that I'm able to do with it now and take it anywhere. Overall, I love the portability of this machine. It allows me to take it to places where a garden hose is not accessible. I guess my only gripe, well, I wouldn't say a gripe, would be I wish they added 4 small casters underneath the machine, or 4 small wheels that allow it not to tip over since there'll be water in the bucket, but allow you to roll it around the vehicle or wherever you're pressure washing, especially around a vehicle, to kind of pull it or roll it as you go. You have to keep lifting it and moving it because you're only working with 20 feet of hose. But overall, guys, this is a great machine. The battery seems to be great. You don't expect it to last forever. It's a 40-volt battery, and it's a battery that takes a charge, so don't expect it to last forever. But this is great for if you're on a car lot, or imagine going to the trails. Like I go to the ATV trails. You want to kind of get the mud from off your vehicle. This is great for that. And concrete patios, decks, equipment, cleaning windows like I just did, or engine cleaning. Just a lot of many uses due to its portability. I think that's a great attribute this machine offers, more than the pressure washing itself. It doesn't have the greatest pressure, but it gets the job done, and that's what I like about it overall. So I'll close this review out with that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be kicking out more thorough reviews on different products. It could have been shorter. I wanted to make it shorter, but I didn't want to leave out anything. I did want to show me using the soap dispenser, but I didn't want to draw this video out. Thought it was long enough. I think actually just too long, but just want to show the product in its entirety. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content that I'm providing, and lots more coming. With that being said, Terrence and I'm out.